I have yet to meet somebody that doesn't like hummus. But the problem is most people are buying store-bought hummus and it has additives in it and it actually changes the flavor. When you've had true, authentic, homemade hummus, I promise you will never go back. So I'm going to show you my hummus recipe that you are absolutely going to love. And people are going to want to know what your secret is. Now, a lot of people like flavored hummuses, but I want to encourage you, just learn the base. Just start here, perfect this, and then you can add things like cilantro, you could add parsley, you can add red peppers, you could do black olives. You can start adding whatever you want to it, but not until you've perfected the base hummus. You won't be disappointed. So I'm going to show you what you're going to need. It's 4 simple ingredients, and you're going to need a can of chickpeas, some salt, the juice of 1 lemon, maybe a little bit more, and 2 cloves of garlic. Now, I like a lot of garlic. This may or may not be enough for me. You could use more or less if you'd like. But the key to good homemade hummus is making sure you are using fresh lemon juice and fresh garlic, not the stuff from the jar, because that is also a processed food. So this is going to be from pure ingredients. One of the things I like to do with my hummus, instead of taking the lid and pushing down and pouring the liquid out, I like to save my liquid. The reason is that it can be too dry once you put it in your food processor. And if you may not be able to get all of that liquid out of there, and you can actually make it too thin. So we want to just start by draining those chickpeas there. And then we're gonna, for this, we're gonna do a half a teaspoon of salt. Again, once you get it in and you get your base, you can then taste it and see how much more of anything you want. So the juice of 1 lemon goes right in there. I usually like mine pretty lemony. And then our tahini, so this is ground sesame seeds. Tahini, chickpeas, they are incredibly healthy. There's so much fiber in both of these. In fact, chickpeas have been shown to actually help with cardiovascular health, decrease inflammation. It can help with brain health. Sesame has great brain boosting properties. It is just a absolute superfood. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tahini. And also, I like a little bit more tahini, but we're gonna start with 2, and then you can add more as you make it. So, okay, we got that. And then I'm gonna get this started. And when I get it started, you're gonna notice it's really thick, and then we're gonna cut that thickness with some of this water. Okay. All right, so we've just blended this through, and I'm gonna show you, so let's see if we can get that in there. So you can see it's really pasty, and that's about what you want. That's a really good consistency right there. So I'm gonna give it a taste. Okay. It needs just a little more salt. So we started with a half a teaspoon. I'm gonna add just almost another half a teaspoon there. And that the tahini's perfect on there. The lemon juice is perfect. So I'm gonna continue blending here. And I might add a little bit more of the water, but we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so I let this blend up until it was nice and smooth. I love to get it where it's really creamy, really smooth. So I just leave it going in the food processor for a good 5 minutes. And then you can see the thickness of that. And you can make it a little thinner if you want. I like mine pretty thick. Just has a really nice, rich flavor. And we're gonna get this in here. You can, this is really amazing. Like, people love this when you take homemade hummus to parties. I will spread it out onto a plate. I'll put chopped tomatoes, chopped Kalamata olives on it, and some fresh chopped basil. You could sprinkle a little bit of feta cheese on there, but yeah, I mean, look at that. That is beautiful hummus. So. Okay, that's it. It's actually 5 simple ingredients. I said 4 in the beginning of the video, but it is 5. So we have our chickpeas, our tahini, salt, garlic, and lemon juice. So 5 really simple ingredients, please go ahead and share this with somebody that you know who loves that store-bought hummus, and you can give them a gift by showing them how to make it so simply and so inexpensively at home. This whole thing probably cost me about $3, and it is so wonderful. People are going to want your hummus every time you go to a party. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Please go ahead and like this, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks so much for being here.